And it looks like we are live and rolling. Excellent. So welcome everybody. The Game Tavern is now open for business. Find a spot at the bar, order yourself a drink, and enjoy today's entertainment of Genshin Impact. I'm joined by my usual co-host, Martin.
What's up?
And Red.
How's it going, everybody?
Alright. We previously broke out of that crazy dream time loop deal.
You mean the acid trip?
That's one way to describe it. And hi, Wire. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Welcome. You're not late. We literally just start. Oh, hang on. Let me check the. Let me check. Okay, so your mic cutting out a bit.
Wait, who's?
Yeah, might be my mic. I'm just making sure the stream's running smoothly. Checking if it's either my phone or OBS that's deciding to take a dump. Okay, it seems like things are going fine. But anyway, we finished up the dream loop with the unexpected help of Lesser Lord Kusanali. Hey, Rose, welcome to the show. Welcome. Glad you made it to another one. We're just about to continue our adventures through Sumeru. This is Act 3, is it?
Yeah.
Now, question: are we gonna be able to get through this act in one sitting?
And the other question: have you guys met Alhaitham and Kaveh yet? At the same time.
Kaveh only shows up at the end.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Hang on, hey, can one of y'all pull up the stream on y'all's side, just to make sure I'm not having any connection issues? Because I'm double checking every time it buffers on my phone to see if OBS is crapping out. Your mic, whose mic? Okay, seriously, Highwire, whose mic is cutting out? Yeah, be specific. Oh, it's good. Okay, apparently it's good now. Well, whatever problem is, it solved itself. And my dog is begging to be let outside, and she is the reason I always do my shows so late at night. My mic is cutting out. Guys, does it sound like my mic is cutting out?
Not on my end.
Not on this side.
So apparently the stream somehow on YouTube it's not working. Apparently.
Wait, what?
Because apparently we're good, but apparently they're not.
The KPBS. According to this, the KPBS. According to Discord, according to OBS, it's streaming just fine. I'm alt-tabbing in and out to check it, and it says it's doing okay. I
don't know.
All right, so all right, here we go.
Howard says that it might be their phone.
All right. I was having a couple of buffers here and there, but hopefully it's nothing serious. So let's check the mail.
You got mail.
Hey, Highwire. All right, so
My Facebook page.
not facing too many issues. Let's head over and see.
Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
For a split second, I thought there was somebody else voicing Pine.
All right, so
Oh, yeah,
hey,
no, there is.
yeah, we're just
That
not
it?
at that point yet. But also, hey, we got 5 people watching today.
Hey, nice. Yeah, one thing you misread,
Oh,
Nahida can possess people.
Actually, I've
Oh, so
already
Paimon's
done a little
possessed
bit
right
of work
now.
on that. But for
No,
now,
it's Catherine who's
I
possessed.
want to hear your thoughts.
Also, Catherine, Dom just found out, is actually a synthetic android made by Shnez Naya.
Also, Highwire, you're gonna quit Genshin for a bit? Oh, I hope I didn't drive you away because I wasn't playing that much.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Just because my other game won't work up my phone because how big Genshin is on my phone. Oh, okay. Gotta make space for other games. Gamer
Okay.
problems, right, boys?
That's why I transferred over to Xbox.
I've already
Yeah.
tried that, but all the key members of the Academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
from
how
the
she
very
possesses them.
beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me. Have you already caught the sage's attention? I'm guessing not yet. But distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me.
Highwire says she can't switch to Xbox because it's not on her Xbox.
In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly. No way, that's too risky. You mean it'd be too easy to get caught? No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives.
Yeah, that's valid.
Doing that would
Yeah.
be ignoring the safety
Hold
of
on
my
a second.
people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
Fair point.
That's why I was so reluctant to use that option.
Wait, what?
Oh, Highwire says she misses doing this quest.
That's a good point. Spoken like the
Yeah,
god
this
of
was actually
Sumeru.
fun.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
I mean, the only option left is to wait for one of the academia to say, "Let them eat cake," and just well, let that happen. Let what follows follow. If you know, you know.
I do, and you always go the morbid route.
Only when playing this game.
Oh, don't worry, Red. Literally, after last Archon chapter, pretty much the entire fandom was like, okay, when do we get to hang Grand Sage from the fucking tree? Like, to this day, people still hate him.
They quote the song
Okay.
"Simple Man, time to a
Person
stump.
likes
Let the rattlers, the bugs, and the alligators do the rest."
Sometimes I forget Tom's tendencies, or Tom's proclivity for violence, and then I'm reminded expeditiously.
I love
This
violence.
is like one of the few times I will be like, no, he's got a point.
Martin's actually got my back on this one.
Now, I'm not saying you're wrong. It always surprises me for a split second. When I am reminded of your
This is like you're the guy who, like, I have the case of you. I'm not even bluffing. Y'all actually do have to hold me back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll totally hold you back, I say, as I'm burning down the academia.
Ren, in the meantime, actually trying it. You're just begging him for help.
I'm like, give me. I'm trying to come up with any excuse to not let you do it, and then you finally step on my foot, and I go, "Fuck it."
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
English?
I was going to make sure I wasn't
Reject the
just...
stupid shit makes... Oh, go ahead.
I was trying to make sure I wasn't the only one who got a little lost on that one.
I actually understand what you're saying. She's saying, like, rejecting the stupid shit initially makes the actual sane option seem much more appealing.
In other words, just get out of the way what doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
But aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
I'll come back to the game when other nations come back, to be honest. I'm with... They make sense. Who makes sense?
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
So us?
Alright,
An
as
assistant.
Highwire says, waiting for other nations to come out, but they've been taking forever, so I might as well quit for a little. Alright, that's fair enough.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work.
Hey, Knocked Rise around the corner.
Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, that capsule he took. We still need to ask him about that. I kind of forgot about it after all this other crazy.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria? Sataria? Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
Those two just disappeared.
Don't worry about it. We're totally not still in the Sub-Zero's festival.
I was about to say, son of a bitch. The cycle continues.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
When are we're actually gonna get to see these deserts?
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert.
I can't remember if it's
She must
Act
be
3 or
pretty
4.
Special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries. The name Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light.
Oh, by the way, Mario, if you want to get like Richie or some of the other boys in the showroom, go ahead and message them.
Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky?
All right. You want to know what the pedantic part of my brain is just screaming at me?
What?
The sun is a star.
You're not wrong.
To be
I
fair,
know.
it's also like it's separated because it has more significance and all that.
I know that it's meant to be a metaphor, but like you know how my brain works.
But in the end,
Oh yeah, I
she
know.
couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Sorry if you hear my dog going nuts.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore. Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Sataria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots, and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Oh, down below, I forgot about this one.
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
Cats.
They are adorable, yes.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Sataria?
No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Talking style and key characteristics?
Oh boy.
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates?
No, not this shit again. Oh,
I'm
boy.
actually curious, what do you mean?
Not more of this fortune cookie bullshit.
The divine
never know, there might be a
voice
truth
of
in there.
wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Yeah, way to almost blow the cover, Paimon.
Of course. In that case...
I saw a feather earlier. Is she gonna weigh my heart to that feather and decide whether it should be eaten by a magic crocodile?
Nah, we're not in the Egyptian-influenced area yet.
The
Oh, there's
joke-
an Egypt in this too?
Yeah, it's the desert.
Of course it is.
The joke
Sino's just straight up like Anubis.
was there.
Oh, I know. I'm glad you made the joke.
Oh, I thought Sino was supposed to be like the Anubis based on his hat.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I mean. He's voiced by Sayu.
Yeah.
Of course the cats have to get their own dialogue.
Uh-huh. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
What is with?
Well,
what is
I'm screwed. If the cats don't like me, that means something's up.
I mean, technically, we did throw hands with
Only
Raiden.
mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
I love it. She just admits to everything that they've done in the chapter so far. Just like says, okay, so we this these following atrocities, do they count?
So basically, all right. So basically, all right. I'm definitely guilty of mocking Venti.
Venti takes it in stride.
I've definitely called out Zhongli for being so stupid to find a way to be broke as the god of money. and yeah, I'll admit, A did catch these hands.
Yeah, though to be fair, we were trying to wake her up from her being we were trying to snap her out of being a neat.
So at this point, if you had done the story quest in order, you would have also gone on a date with her. So
you would have gone on a date?
Wait, hang on. Am I going to hell?
No, you're good. Gods still like you.
Well, she's perplexed.
Well, to
What
be
the
fair,
fuck?
you are gonna you can if I'm listening to Martin correctly, A does like you enough to go on a date with you.
It was more so in her first story quest. It's hey, you've been shut in for so long. You need to come take a look at what Inazuma's currently like.
Still counts if you're going sightseeing with a member of the opposite sex. Still counts.
Choose love.
Love prospects? No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed.
Should I be worried?
Say nothing. Say nothing.
Saying shit.
One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be?
Eh?
You got the harem route.
So, does that have to do with the fact that we're summoning people to our aid, basically?
Oh no, it's. Let's see. So far, what do we have? Lisa is like flirting with us. I don't know if that counts, but I will personally count it. Let's see who else is there. Noelle. If you do her hangout, you give her a straight up rose at one point, and she accepts it. I've seen some people say Kaching because of one of the previous Lantern rights. I'll throw Mona in there as well, because her story quest, y'all get kind of close.
Technically also A, because you do technically go on a date with her, so that's 4 at least.
I remember one of our interludes with Ayaka.
Yeah, that was a whole ass festival date. The
5.
fact that she says she will never forget you means that you are very dear to her.
6.
Hu Tao slightly as well. Like, mostly because the more recent Lantern, right? Zhao, you are very close to him, and the dialogue does not change depending on which character.
7.
Kokomi, in her diary, literally writes that she feels so much more happy and energetic whenever you show up. Shenhe also is close to you.
9.
I'm not counting Miko because that's just teasing. And those are the ones you've met. Also, some people say Nilu is close to you as well.
So 9, arguably 10 people that we currently know of have very positive interactions with the protagonist.
So should we just start keeping a number? And every time we add a new one, I'm just gonna go. Do I hear 12?
Looking. I'm gonna see how many further on. Okay.
No. Do not ruin that for me, man. I want to count it.
Oh no, I'm not listing names. I'm just seeing.
You can tell me in a DM how many additional people are going to be added to this potential harem if we literally counted everybody who could have a positive interaction.
Actually, can we just like keep this going? I want to be able to get through this in a
Oh
second.
yeah, no, you go ahead. I'm just.
Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
I'm counting like 6 more.
6 more? So we have.
I said don't. I said no spoilers for her. I want to count it myself. Damn it.
That's just my interpretation. That's not like
Actually,
confirmed.
Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
What? Eh?
Paimon's like, bruh, they throw themselves at you.
What is this man's game?
He's a member of the Casual Riz party.
What's funny is the dialogue stays the same no matter if you pick him or
I
Lumine.
admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Okay, did you just make that term up?
Yes.
Yeah, to be fair, she was like looking for who will be the one fate to cross your path, and then got hit with like an entire harem and is completely flustered. Like, what the fuck?
So basically, she just saw I'm going to get all the power, then the bitches.
Yes, you will be drowning in it.
Also, a few dudes.
Oh.
So basically, what you're telling me is that abridged Vegeta is punching air right now.
No,
I guess.
It's Krillin. I feel like a man dying of thirst watching another man drown.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You know what? This is them toned down. They're more blatant about it in ZZZ.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
I know. Fortune tellers just looking at Catherine like, lucky bitch.
Uh-huh.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to trick me to giving treats to those cats, and it's absolutely working. Well, so basically, if I picked the one about power, I'd basically say I would be able to get all the elements. So again,
What about health? I have no idea. I have yet to see what that one does.
honestly, no. I'm just saying it. So it's literally just what it is. Literally what Abridged Virginia was dreaming about in the Namek arc. First, unlimited power, then the bitches.
No, it's first immortality, then the bitches.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls? Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeri City, so she still comes by whenever she has time.
Also, whatever you do not show my mother that wall holding up all those bags. That woman collects Vera like they're Pokemon cards.
Well, she's not going to get any unless she gets into the scalping mark. Unless she becomes a scalper herself, because scalpers ruin everything.
Oh, don't get me started.
I want to throw hands over not being able to find the Gamer Edition WFC Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Dude, scalpers are the reason why Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond sets are just like an individual one. One pack is like $90.
Actually, speaking of Studio Series, Hasbro, Studio Series Rise of the Beast Transit when?
They are doing concept art. They may as well do transit. It's actually stupid they're not doing it. with
Yeah,
how
I
many
mean we
people have
got
been
we
begging
got
for it.
Rumble. I mean we got Rumble and Megatron.
When I start talking with them, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Honestly, I can't really judge too much on her decisions because I, on impulse, called dibs when a mutual friend of mine and Martin's was thinking about selling his masterpiece Soundwave, and I was like, I'll take it.
Nice.
Martin, I'm surprised you didn't decide to talk shit on me for calling dibs.
Why? I already have a Soundwave.
Oh yeah, you have the Lego Soundwave.
No, not yet. I have a reissued G1 Soundwave that came with Laserbeak and Ravage.
Oh, cool. I got the reissued Starscream.
Oh, nice.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
I thought we were talking about Dragon Ball so much. This guy got the Gohan haircut.
And sounds like Natsu from Fairy Tail, sort of.
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
You think anybody's gonna notice that this is the first time they've ever heard this woman say something other than Ad Astra Abyssosque?
Gesundheit?
I mean, Nahida did say that she used to borrow Catherine's body to just go around the city in.
Oh.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Alright, this is probably bad timing because I wanted to go through this, but I really gotta go to the bathroom, so you two bullshit about something.
Yeah. So, yeah, Final Fantasy Beast packs being almost $100 a piece is really starting to rub me the wrong way.
No, it's funny. I actually found a spot that I was getting them for like $30 each, and then they ran out.
Still, $30 for a pack of cards. You know, that
These were collected.
doesn't matter. It's still fucking expensive. Too expensive.
I mean, I was pulling like $60 cards from those, so the collectors I can understand being a bit more expensive, since those have like the really rare and really good ones. But yeah, no, like it can get stupidly expensive for just a regular pack of cards. Like I was paying about $10 for just the standard Final Fantasy ones, and I'm paying like $5 for the current Edge of Eternities.
Yeah.
I pulled the Uthros planet yesterday from one.
Nice. Have you pulled the 100 damage dealing ship yet?
I have not. A friend of mine has. I have the Wooburg spaceship, like the all colors one. So I want to just make a pure spaceship deck.
People are being like, "Oh, hey, now we can have any vehicles our commander." What commander should we use? The one that's already been allowed to be a commander, Shurikai, because it's still the best vehicle.
Planning on making one that's just the Jackdaw.
Yeah, I tried to convince my friend that to get to try and get tails from the secret lair and use him as a and when he wants to power down his deck, he can swap out Shurikai as the commander, take him out of the deck entirely and put tails in his place as the commander. Because it still works.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're fine.
I get it. Solely for the super state.
Y'all talking magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
For
by
state.
the way, thanks, Martin. Thanks again for introducing me to the deck with Marnie's Kelgar. And
Oh, yeah.
You guys want to talk expensive?
It is fun.
Again, you guys want to talk expensive? War, hammer, miniatures. Because it's not just enough to get the miniatures. I don't want to think about how much I had to pay. I had to spend on like brushes and paints.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
But in my defense, I make really good minis for being a rookie.
I one time went into a game shop that had on its wall in a big sign, if you can afford Space Marines, you can afford Head and Shoulders.
Hey, I shower.
Like like there were signs on there saying, if you smell, if you stink, get out. Basically.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
You can afford $600 worth of plastic and paint. You can afford a $7 bottle of shampoo.
Okay, dude, seriously, we get it. But no, seriously, in my defense, I think I've gotten pretty good at painting these things.
Good for you.
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for it. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
If only everybody could do that.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no,
If
not
dreams were
anymore.
easy, they wouldn't be
A few
dreams.
years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg.
There.
Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
All right. Oh, Rose is heading out. Thanks for stopping by, Rose. I'm glad you were able to enjoy a little bit of our show.
Yep.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy. All our goods are sure to meet your every need.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Samaria's citizens, after all.
Nahida is just too damn precious.
Exactly. That's why, of all the villains, most people can forgive them slightly. Except for Azar. Everyone is just like, no, you hurt Nahida, you perish.
You hurt the precious little being.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Seriously, you hurt precious little bean. Straight to hell, to the boiler room of hell, way down.
What's funny is, there's people that forgive the Torre, but no one forgives Azar.
Damn.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember. If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right. I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Always gotta appreciate a never quit attitude.
Yep.
Though that has gotten you... Oh, that has gotten me and Martin into some trouble. Like gotcha games.
Yeah. Your
I'll-
wallet. Your poor wallet.
I will call myself out. If I can't laugh at myself, how can I laugh? How can I be a comedian?
Yep.
The only time it's failed me was when I
Sure,
pulled
but
a
you
5-star
have
weapon I didn't
hardworking
want.
people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
Hey, how about that? The tavern also has a basement.
What's in the basement?
Don't worry about it. Speaking of which, Martin, we did double check that the padlocks are good, right?
Yeah, they're secured. I called in a couple friends to deal with it.
Okay, good.
Well, now you got me a little more. Now you got me concerned.
Don't worry about it. We're just hiding extra stock down there.
Okay, then, if you say so, I'll believe you for the moment.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
Huh, I've been thinking about getting you guys a break room for this place. Maybe do some expansion.
Wait, am I supposed to be getting paid?
Of course I pay you guys.
In what?
You keep 100% of all the tips our customers give.
He also pays me in Prima Gems separately.
Yes. Yeah. And yeah, thanks for helping me try to explain that to the IRS, by the way.
Oh, that's a good one.
Whatever happened to just paying the tax man in wheat and good beer?
200 years.
I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Why did those two girls look like? Why did those two look like sisters?
You know, you make a good point.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
Oh, she keeps her habits consistent and her friend group small. I see Sataria and I also work on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm an introvert. The only times I ever leave my dark hole is for food.
Oh. Same, but I also
Warhammer minis.
extend leaving my dark hole, aka my apartment, to work and grocery shopping.
Me
Because
too. Me too, obviously. I just had to make the joke.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
No, the joke is too easy.
Oh, that took me a second.
You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland.
Nope. I want to be clever with my jokes.
Although she knows she should return home
You want to
help the
avoid the
people of
low-hanging
desert,
fruit as much
all
as
she's
possible?
done is conspire with the sages.
Until we reach Scientology. In that case, tear that shit to shreds.
Oh, yeah.
So, how do we set that up?
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sitaria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret.
No. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Stop it, game. I'm not gonna do it.
Howard.
I will resort to dick jokes before I resort to this.
You're no fun.
As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sitaria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Yay!
That's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Well, I mean... this is so hard! I'm trying to follow
Do
the
it!
number...
Just do it already.
Organized religions, changing the Feta narrative. Oh.
That's it.
I was
I was
hiding it.
expecting something more.
I wanted to do something better, but it was everything. I was too busy trying to not make those jokes. Because of that, I wasn't trying to think of anything clever.
Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Eh?
Have fun possessing people.
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. I should have just, you know, what I should have said is the Catholic. I should have just said, isn't this basically how the Catholic Church operates?
You're not wrong.
No offense to any Catholics in the audience, okay? Hey, everyone's allowed to get the smoke.
As a current but not actively practicing Catholic, I gotta say you are not wrong on that front.
I mean, Hey, I'm allowed to make those jokes. Both my parents were Catholic.
Yeah, I'm aware. That just felt a little bit more of a. Just felt a little worse than it should have.
Wait a minute. What the?
Tomorrow afternoon, it said. So go a full day and then in the afternoon.
Okay, let's do.
I gotta use the time to just futz around in a bunch of places, but we gotta get the ball rolling on this. The reason I went with organized religion is because, okay, let's just keep this general. So hopefully I just don't end up pissing one particular person off. But I just thought, you know what, it's just too easy. So I just thought, yeah, you know what, fuck it. Let's just have the balls and just bust the balls to the Vatican a little.
Don't you think my craftsmanship deserves a...
Oh, here she comes. Satari is here.
And I guess to kind of cover my ass, I mean, it's not like, Martin, forgive me on this one, but to get the social shade of Protestants a little bit, that one was just found because the King of England wanted the divorce and the Pope wouldn't allow it, so he just said, "Fuck it, I'll make my own sect."
Yeah, no, that's legitimately what happened.
Yep. I believe how it goes to Remember the Wives is divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Something like I think that's how it ended up working.
That's just my. Again, I'm not saying that. Look, again, I'm not saying that just to cover my ass here. I'm not saying that as anyone who has anything personally against that faith or any faith. I mean, just remember, it's this little thing we like to call a joke.
Yep.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them.
Maybe this will be a big enough controversy that'll get my channel some attention. Because God forbid actually making just fun content get you clicks.
As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
You're making a bad decision there.
I'm starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
We couldn't have at least put a couple of bushes over our heads.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
And just like that, we started this off like an isekai. Truck-kun not included.
Yeah.
This is temporary.
Oh, Martin, come on. You gotta give me that one.
Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
The cats know too much. Red, deal with
Yeah.
it. I can't trust Martin. I can't trust Martin to do what needs to be done.
No, the cat's unnecessary. I know exactly what we need to do here.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong?
They just had some bad catnip. That's all.
Oh, the gods are unhappy with her.
I
That
always
is the
thought they were
answer.
quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Martin, help, please.
That's right.
I got
They're
it.
just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
She's scratching his ass.
Lower back.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
Paimon, keep your damn head down.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Okay.
The gods
That one.
are asking, Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
That's a
Yes,
terrifying. That is a very terrifying thought.
Yes, in the most disturbing way possible.
You know, I'm just gonna let the internet roll around with that joke, eh? You know what? Yeah, hey, chat, VOD audience, I'll have at it with that. I leave that to y'all. Even though I already know what, I already know the jokes that are about to be coming a country mile away.
Wait, did the gods see me?
No, do not finish that fucking sentence, or YouTube will castrate us.
I'll just leave it as. I'll just leave the implication as is.
Meanwhile, watching through, I can only imagine going through Martin's head is like channel surfing.
Oh no, that's legitimately what it's like for me.
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. Oh, the gods seem to be truly upset.
Is this the closest we ever get to Traveler
I'm
actually
sorry.
speaking?
I know I failed
He's
the
spoken
gods.
before.
No, Traveler
Please
does speak.
pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness.
This is some Wizard of Oz shit we're pulling. Pay no attention to the floating angel baby behind you.
Please not pay attention to this to the floating emergency food. Seriously, I will call her that, and I will call her that for as long as that joke is still funny.
God who's speaking to you right now?
Who is this god?
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago.
Uh-oh. Our
Even
cover
though
thing?
news of King
You think
Deshret's
the dead can't
resurrection has
speak?
been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
Oh no! Another joke! I can't do it!
Do it, you fucking coward!
Christians and Jews debating about Jesus.
There it is! Anyway,
Oh my god, I'm going to hell, aren't I?
if that's what you go to hell for, then then God must be a petty motherfucker. Seriously, I'm pretty sure you have done worse than just make a joke about Christianity.
Oh, I had to. Well, to all the conspiracy nuts that out there, I managed to squeeze in a joke about the Jewish. Seriously,
Continue.
No. Seriously, why is the Hebrew faith always the fucking free space on the conspiracy nut bingo card.
Blame the early 1900s.
The same reason why it's okay. The only group that's perfectly okay to make fun of nowadays is straight white men.
All right. Let's not get too real here, gentlemen. Let's get back to our bread and circus.
Yep. Continue.
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Yo, okay, we're making a lot of jokes, but I genuinely feel bad about fucking with this poor girl using her faith.
I don't care. She was the one that was about to shut down the theater over some petty ass shit. Oh, the arts are actually not that important in intellect.
Martin,
if you pursue that, then you're an idiot. Fuck that. That is the one thing that humanity has had throughout all of time. We literally pieced together our pre-civilization through cave paintings. You want to talk about arts is useless.
Well, one could argue that is more of a case of early documentation, but that's a whole separate thing. My point is, Martin, I'm just stating that based on my own principles, and I try not to play loosey-goosey with them.
Oh, no.
Petty
As a child of the
against the
desert,
academia.
I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city.
This act is just making it way too easy.
Play her like a damn fiddle.
I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Again, Mario, it's solely based on principle. I feel bad about doing this. But the jokes are just so damn easy.
Wait!
Jesus.
Did she have...
Oh, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset, too.
Well, we did just tug on the faith strings. That is... depending on the person, that's an easy way to piss them off.
Yeah.
Like, did you not... Okay, did anyone else just get that essence of main anime antagonist when she turned her eyes like that?
We had
Yeah.
a feeling we were there, but we had already bolted.
Uh-huh.
Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
If she catches on to this ruse... Do you know some of the twisted shit the Spanish Inquisition used to do?
Especially because nobody expected it.
Thank God we're not in Spain here.
Is there a Spain in this game?
Not Spain in particular. You could kind of argue some influence in that land, but that's more just because it's Mesoamerica.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
Yep. So do you prefer the breaking wheel or the rack? Which she finds out what we just pulled.
After pitchforks and torches and square the fuck up.
Or stoning.
Jesus,
There's always
God.
good old-fashioned stoning.
Why would you use a stone when your hand works just as well?
Dudes, seriously, what the hell?
Oh, I just absolutely hate the sages.
And we've studied history, and yeah. Humans have very creative
He's
ways
going
of...
torture routes. He's just going torture routes. I'm going just straight up throw hands.
All I know are
Don't
some
lump me in
abstract
with them.
Harvard theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything.
Well, here's the thing. Machines. Oh, here's the thing. Formulas, machines, and all that. They can never understand what humans are doing because we don't even know what the hell we're doing. The dead silence says that wasn't even a joke. That was just fact.
Yeah, honestly.
All right, maybe I should just slow it down with the comedy routine.
Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria.
She's out of Keem's now. Right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Yes, let's... How am I gonna hide here? Just pretend to be a pot?
It's okay. I just got caught up in something.
Okay, previously at the fortune teller, she was just talking about her struggle in her love life, and now she is very much closer than arm's reach to this fella. Am I intruding on something going on between these two?
No, she's just trying to hide the pain of what she just went through. Of getting caught out by a god.
Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Masonry.
Masonry.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
I forget which one.
Quick, to the guides.
Okay, shit. Okay, so hang on. Let me just double check. He's just enjoying. The key word I remember is he's enjoying the retirement life. So that means he's not really lifting any heavy crap.
Walking. Yeah, walking.
Is that good, Martin?
Yeah,
Walking, I think. You want me to actually look up the guide?
Pocket.
Oh,
sure.
That's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit.
Nailed it.
You got it right.
You're right.
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Okay, for real this time. I'm not even going to do it. It's just, Red, it is too fucking easy.
Okay, even as someone who is slightly dense like me is understanding exactly what's going on there, and I get it. Yeah, like no, that one, I'll let you pass that one.
That is just way too fucking. Oh, who the hell am I kidding? Irish people. All right, an Irish Catholic whenever they're in an Irish Protestant town. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I'm Italian, but still. I'm an Italian, but still.
I feel like people are going to get the feeling that I hate Christianity because I'm making all these jokes.
Oh, no, this is coming from a place of experience. Trust me, I'm one of those. Seriously, the difference between organized religion and a cult, the PR. That's really all it is.
Again, I want to make this very clear. I am not shaming anybody who has faith, okay? I am not. You gotta believe me. I've met plenty of church. Met plenty of met plenty of churchgoers. Met plenty of people who read their Bibles. They can absolutely lovely folk. Okay, we're clear. We're good. Everyone gets it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the crazies that we make fun of.
Thank you. Hey, look, as somebody who's not a man of God, there have been plenty of crazies on my side of the fence.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
How hard are we trying to push her buttons? Just level with me.
Very hard.
Again, I just kind of want a comic of this. It's just like, literally, it's just a sound bit of, again, just could you imagine Kusanali just flat out admitting, oh yeah, by the way, we were fucking with you.
Oh, she will not be happy when she finds out about that.
Can you just imagine? She just flat out says, oh, by the way, we were fucking with you.
That's why we don't tell her.
Nope.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
God, it is.
Oh,
Okay,
for fuck's
it's
sake.
okay. At this point, it's just playing fucking wiffle ball.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Again, it's like, okay, let me rephrase it. It's like having Derek Jeter hit a wiffle ball.
Can't pick a side. Me?
That maybe with an actual regular baseball, but hitting a wiffle, like professional wiffle ball, we are not hitting a ball off of a professional.
I'm talking about the ones off a tee.
Okay, so a tee ball then.
Whoa! Ivan had no idea you'd be so good at this. You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria.
Again, if she finds out we were doing this to mess with her head,
we are dead.
Wouldn't be the first time we got in trouble with the law.
No, I'm just looking at Martin. I am looking at the long history of really crazy shit people used to do for with blasphemy laws.
Oh, I know.
But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
I'm not sure it was just a prank, bro. It's gonna go over all that well.
Nah, I don't think I would. It would for me either.
Come on! Sataria's already
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things.
Oh no.
This is cruel.
I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Okay, this one I don't mind shoving back into her face.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that
This
either.
is what I deserved.
This one, this one I have no quarrels with. That one I'm okay with, but I don't know. That one, all the other stuff about manipulating her faith. Again, I say that out of just general principle, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
This one, I'm like, all right, give her the business.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Ah!
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Hey, hang on. I gotta see if I have. I gotta see if I have the sound. I gotta see if I have the sound on my soundboard.
Okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
I had to do it.
I
I'm
love-
sorry.
I love Dave Chappelle.
Hey, it was right there. It was right there. I had to use it.
Not faulting you.
Sean, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality,
And the fuckery
shouldn't
continues.
You be the one who is ashamed? You, who worked side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
Even now, Satari is still trying to run from her problems.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matra right away. The situation in this city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Guess what? You're speaking to a heretic as well.
You know, I don't know how to feel about that because, I mean, we are working with a literal god right now, so the heretic label is actually working, but none of them are actually heretic because we're just using them as puppets. And he has a heretical faith, but she's trying to.
Also, we're working with the goddess to spread her own.
The spreader. We're suing it to spread that. The only thing I get to say about this is.
I think we lost him.
Oh. Ground control's a
I
major.
love how also,
Major Tom.
is this even considered heresy? Because it's Nahida spreading shit about Deshret.
I don't know, but ground control to Major Tom. Come in, Major Tom.
Oh, he's gone. He blue screened. Mentally, not the actual equipment.
Oh, the equipment's.
No, the
Well,
equipment's fine.
The stream's still going.
Yeah, no, the equipment's fine. He himself may as well have blue screened after that.
I'm okay.
Is it really considered heresy if it's Nahida spreading something?
Ugh. I think I'll.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
This is... Alright, Martin, I know we were talking about with the academia, but this is... I still don't feel right about doing this.
Oh, go take it up with, what you call it? Go take it up with Naida.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how
Hey,
much I
finally
may try
getting
to
it.
ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
Look at her shit-eating grin.
Oh my god.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
Congratulations, we just committed psychological warfare, which I'm pretty sure is a war crime. I'll see you all in Newmanburg.
Is psych warfare in that regard considered a war crime?
I guess it depends on the combatant.
I mean, if not, then we could just follow the saying of it's never a war crime the first time. Which Canada would definitely know about.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise.
Maybe we should hold off the praise until we can find some good defense attorneys.
No, Yanfei.
Yeah. Yet, last I checked, she's mostly a civil lawyer. How good is her? How good is she as a defense in criminal court?
Well, at least we're not.
I know she's the top lawyer. So.
At least we aren't in Fontaine, where we have to be judged by the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Élise Cardinal.
Which, Loki, that would probably side with us.
So, seriously, okay, so, yeah, I sent Yenfei, and then she can hopefully get us out of this.
Yenfei would literally just be like, Your Honor, he was literally commanded to do it by the gods.
Your Honor, this is just standard... Your Honor, this is just, Oh, we're fucked.
Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow
Well, honestly,
all
this
we
explanation
can do is
probably
pray
would
for
work for the
Sataria's
Oratrice
mission to go
Mécanique
off
de l'Élise
without a
Cardinal.
Oh, wait, stream's buffering. Let me check. Oh, KPBS is good, so it's probably just my phone.
Yeah.
Even my phone's freaking out. I was like, this is getting so confusing. Is this blasphemy? Is this not?
It's not blasphemy because we're being commanded to do it by a god.
No, I've already used up all those subject matter jokes. I think I'm gonna put it to rest. Boy, Hunter's gonna have a field day when he catches this VOD.
Hey, but if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
So, yeah, I still can't help but feel a little dirty for manipulating that poor woman.
So, to be fair, we did kind of need to do that to advance the plot.
And also, it's the only way we're actually going to be able to save this place.
Does it make me feel better about it? Not necessarily, but that is an explanation. Yes.
I mean, it's underhanded shit like this is why I can never be in a position of power. That was... Oh, wait a minute. I think I can see the palace of Liyue. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's the Jade Chamber. So it's actually, like, incredible. You can see, like, a ton of stuff from different parts of the world.
I love maps that are able to do that. Oh, wait. I overdid it. Fuck.
I'm currently standing on one of the islands of Inazuma, and I can still see the Jade Chamber, and I can see Dragon Spine.
Okay, the view distance is crazy.
Wait, I can see it from here too.
Oh wait, hang on. We've only been going for an hour and a half. Felt like longer.
Well, we did take there were a couple of breaks that we ended up accidentally taking. Or rather,
yeah,
you
there's
did.
also a spot in Liyue that used to belong to Cloud Retainer. You can see almost everything.
You are the other Catherine, right?
Actually, speaking of which, I gotta use the bathroom again. Sorry, guys. Y'all can just discuss how deep into shit we are after pulling this little stunt, and figure out if Yenfei is gonna Saul Goodman our way out of this.
Guy's gonna walk in. Your Honor, it was literally the duty of the gods, and he had to do it.
Besides, the Geneva Convention doesn't actually exist in this world. Right?
The only way that this will go south is if they say, well, we don't listen to Lesser Lord Kusanali, in which case she'll be like, okay, you want me to pass on the message to Zhongli, tell him, like, hey, we need help? Okay. And then the other actual gods will pull up and be like, hey, this is our will, fucking let him go.
Uh-huh.
Because again, John Lee can literally drop meteors from orbit. You don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah.
God, he wants to talk about, like, the law and shit? I can't wait till he gets to Fontaine. That's just funny as fuck.
Yeah, the whole Oratrice Mechanique Cardinal shit.
Yes.
Seriously, that got memed to because the beat it was the cadence at which that guy says it is the same cadence as another one bites the dust.
And it works so well. That's the funny thing.
Yeah. Not to mention, I will admit the first time I ever heard that guy speak, I thought, is that Matt Mercer? But it's
So still voicing.
It's not Matt.
I know it's not, but it's Ray Chase.
It sounded a lot like Matt Mercer, because which honestly, that wouldn't have been a bad replacement if somehow Ray Chase got replaced. Matt Mercer replacement.
I think he's too iconic to replace.
You say that, but Emergency Food's getting replaced.
To be fair, that was a long time coming. Also, Kaching's been replaced, and Candace is most likely going to be replaced.
Well, Candace is also far less. Candace's character has far less significance, so it's way less of backlash to it.
Oh, sorry, guys. That crept up on me. I don't know where that came from.
What have you been drinking?
Oh, coffee and water, mainly.
Well, coffee does help with giving you the shits.
I only had 1 cup today.
Then either that was some strong coffee, or you have a weak colon today.
Can we not talk about this?
Yeah, probably shouldn't. Moving on expeditiously.
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
You're literally the one who brought up the other Catherine shit.
Yep. Paimon's
well, there's apparently a bunch of Catherines.
Fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
Well, okay, now me and Traveler are on the same wavelength. Am I just open broadcasting?
I wish the Traveler would actually say this stuff instead. Like, if there's only one dialogue option, I really wish the Traveler would just say that, whatever that dialogue option is.
Same.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, you're not the only one. They are making it sound incredibly ominous right
Let's
now.
hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
Okay, it is very obvious that this is a trap.
Well, get the Admiral Akbar sound bit ready to go.
I don't have it. I know, it's how sloppy of me.
You can fight off the guards.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
That
The outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I
Oh,
am.
shit!
Well, these days, they tend to call me the Doctor.
He has arrived!
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No,
Oh, shit.
these are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Oh boy.
I knew it was way too fucking quiet without the Fatui poking their noses around this place.
You expect him?
This should be far enough.
Like the Spanish Inquisition? No, I did
need
not.
to catch your breath first.
Well, this time they were very, very hidden. I couldn't even predict what they were doing this time.
Yeah.
Is the Hida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the Academia came back recently. And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, sounds like she must have been talking about the doctor. Yeah, now that the doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis? Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahita's help.
Oh, hang on, guys.
God, I love Dottoro's entrance here. He just shows up. He's like, yeah, I'm that guy.
Okay, now my question is, how the hell are we going to handle this situation? And why do I get the feeling he's about to negotiate the trade of a Gnosis?
Right, another deity who doesn't know what they're actually worth. No, who doesn't know what they're worth.
And sorry about my dog barking. My dad just came home and she just gets happy.
Nahita said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right? You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest? That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
I think you have a teleport point, at least at Gandharvaville, if you want to speed it up.
Oh, right, the commissions. I got so vested in this, I completely forgot about them. This is...
So, you jumped from technically 6, because we encountered Balladeer for a short bit, to now number 2. Talk about a spike in power, huh?
Yeah.
Your only saving grace that Dottore ain't much of a fighter. He prefers to do stuff behind the scenes. He's just number 2 because his reach is ridiculous.
I'll protect us.
I can... So you're saying I can take him?
Boba, get them.
Probably about as well as you took number 6 at best.
So I can take him?
You didn't take 6. 6 lured you into a trap.
I can take him.
Your funeral, good sir.
This is not even a joke. The upper 4 of the Harbingers are... They make the others look like chumps. Like, 5 and below do not compare to the top 4. And not in a, oh, 4 is a bit more powerful.
Alright, hang on. I'm gonna use your stream as background while I do very boring part of my job. The other 4 Harbingers can take on the Archons alone.
A blonde-haired traveler and a floating ferry. We've got you, all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men.
Okay, Darth Vader.
This guy's a chump.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Correction. They're here to get buried in the jungle.
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work.
Oh, so nobody is going to mind if they just find the bugs and the buzzards pecking at you.
We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Blah, blah, blah. Y'all pay for the most expensive cosmetics. Now, when do I start stacking you?
The Outcast? An outcast from the Academia? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
Motherfucker, you're the one who started the babble.
You're up, Traveler!
Following orders.
Let's
Look at that, you finally get a fight.
Good. I've been itching for one.
Freeze. Scatter. Need. That's close enough.
Well, I was about to say, clobbering less than even 4 of you chumps at a time is boring.
Oh, so sorry. Need.
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Propagate.
Nice and spicy!
Dodge this. Need.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
That was... meh.
Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Kainari? Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
So, what'd you boys think of that fight?
Well, that's one of the more. That fight went much more smoothly than a lot of the fights I've seen you partake in.
The power of Dendro. But you can't collect those. That's the whole you need a Dendro thing.
No, I mean, usually he's getting comboed into oblivion and barely able to actually fight back.
He improved.
Exactly.
Alright, where's Tanari? Well, there's Kale. Wait, there's Kale.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
In trouble with the feds.
Nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, someone's been leveling off screen. Yeah, I have. And also, well, we managed to go a good couple of acts in this game without causing troubles with the feds. So I consider that a record. New personal best, right?
Because 3 this time instead of the usual 1.
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result,
Wait, is she like losing
Master
feeling in her
Tanari is
fingers or
taking
some
me off
shit?
the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Elazar basically shuts down all your motor systems and then kills you young.
Oh, I didn't realize she was suffering from that.
Yep.
Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tainari? You just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI. He left? What? Isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
I'm bummed I didn't get skirked, but the Nagcry chars look pretty cool.
I thought it was weird too.
Arca, my
Master Tainari
boy!
always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though. No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and part of Stiai is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Party Stiai.
A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden.
Oh, oh yeah, that just reminds me. Speaking of polls, look forward to seeing the results of my polls via video continuing the Eula story quest. I do plan to do that once I finish up all the chasm footage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party Stiai.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari,
Something you should
please
get used
send him my regards.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
So, to expand a bit further on that, Junior Zard had Elazar, like the woman that we met earlier on. The Sub-Zero's festival got it to the point that it almost killed her. That's how bad it can get. So Kale's not there yet. And in a fucked up way, it's actually thanks to Dottore. Because all the
complete other quest to continue. What?
What? That's demanding you complete. New details. Take that. Oh, you need to go talk to Catherine about something.
And
now
she's gone again. What?
Well, yeah, you're trying to do interlude. There you go. That's the one. The gates for a certain god. Interlude is locked because you have to do 4 story quests to unlock it. That's why I was talking about, like, we need to do some of the Inazuma story quests at some time. Because they're the ones locking the interlude.
Alright. Alright, no need to wake up that big guy. Just passing through, big boy. Don't need to wake up. So, how are we doing on completing this act?
I forget, like, how much longer it is.
Splendid. Hold on. We build up some... these damn things are there?
Wait, what? The teleport points?
No, the ruin guards.
Well, they're Conrian tech, and based on what we know, Conria was located somewhere between Sumeru and Liyue. I forgot how long the trek is all the way to what you call it.
The parties,
Yeah.
Alright. No need to concern yourself there, Appa.
Appa?
That thing kind of looks like Appa.
Okay.
Oh, those things.
This is the spot, evidently.
Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey! This was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment!
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
To get this achievement, you have to follow the Sumpter Beast along a specific path, ensuring it reaches its destination unharmed. The key is to clear that path of all enemies, starting... Oh, cool. Sumpter Beast can be found near the Statue of the Seven, east of Faina. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
That point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the Doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
What a relief. The Doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the Doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then How do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. Ugh. It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's
that's a
combat ability
Tory,
alone is
basically.
apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Alright, I see a statue of the 7 I need to reach.
Go for that real quick.
Well, things went to DEFCON holy shit real quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
The only way this would be more of a DEFCON holy shit is if it was number 1 pulling up.
Dude, if it was number 1 pulling up, our earlier recourse would have been to put our tail between our legs and kiss our asses goodbye.
Yeah. There's 2 Fatui that, like, if they're attacking you with all their power, you just turn and run. At least 2 that I've seen. Because we know nothing of Columbina.
Stop.
That's at Aranara. Don't worry about it yet. When we eventually do the full Aranara quest, you will get more than enough of them.
There
The
we
only
are.
one, I think...
Hey, I
the
can see the
top
outskirts of
4
the desert.
Yep. The only one of the top 4, really, that's not a fighter, I believe, is Dottore.
So the one we're taking on right now?
Yeah, which should tell you just how terrifying he is in terms of just scientific advancement. If he's number 2, and he prefers not to fight.
Well, that ain't gonna stop me from turning his ass into his face and his face into his ass.
That is the tamest thing I think you've said all day.
Keep in mind, the highest ranked Harbinger you've beaten is 8. You want to square up against 2.
Martin, have you not figured out at this rate? I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I'm engrave that on your tombstone.
Traveler? It is you!
Hypatia, hey.
It's Hypatia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the 2 of you again.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Yeah. Oh, and Jack's talking about some rumors he's heard. That sound interesting.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
Did she just fake orgasm?
Don't. I was trying to stop you, and you did it anyway.
Sorry. But you
No,
see
you're
how
not.
she's...
No, you are not. You are anything but.
Am I the only one who saw how she was trembling just now?
Oh, I remember this part. She's uber excited about
all right.
supposedly making contact with the gods.
Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
Okay, who's gonna tell her? Am I gonna tell her? Martin, you gonna tell her? Red, you gonna tell her? Or should we let Paimon tell her?
Paimon.
I mean,
you can do that?
A bit up.
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit-born ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
What will we get this time?
Oh, here we go again.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand.
I'll be right back, guys.
The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Baladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right?
Man, you're
You felt it, right? Such a majestic god. Such a noble will. Such sublime emotion. Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Puripurna life, but rather...
Ah! You... Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Apasia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I... already lost my mind?
Okay, just a bad trip. Just lay down, sleep it off. It'll all, and you'll be feeling better. Hey, had to get that joke out of the way, right? I kind of already.
Well, you're not even making comments on seeing the deer.
What comment is there to be made? That was nuts.
Wait, something isn't right.
Oh, now what?
And I'm back. Sorry about that. My mom was on the phone.
You just missed us seeing Baladier's memories. Oh!
Did I just miss something? Okay, what did I miss now?
Hold on a second. What the...
Who is that?
Baladier, number 6.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
So, is Hypatia gonna be okay?
Hypatia is basically gone slightly insane because the divine person she connected to was not King Deshret nor Nahida, but as you saw, Baladier. As you saw now, something that the sages are currently doing involves Baladier. And you heard him talk about receiving a divine gnosis in the little cutscene that Red missed.
So, hold on a minute. I gotta ask. But seriously, can she be treated?
Nahida?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean...
Hypatia.
Yeah, she's just gone slightly insane. Nahida can fix her up.
Alright.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, A shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Hida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body? What?
Phrasing?
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Di and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru Village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation. The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
You asked when we would go to the desert. Now you're headed for the desert. I'll be honest, quickly check and see if there's a closer teleport point, because it's a long trek to Caravan Rebot.
Nope.
There is not.
What?
Well, now you have seen what the Fatui are planning to do in Sumeru. So what do you think's worse so far? Of all the things we've seen the Fatui do.
Their plans just keep getting more and more insane.
The funny thing is, this time around, it's not even the Fatui doing most of the hard work. They're just goading the Academia. Academia was already just fucking vile with how they would treat people based on, like, oh, we don't think you're intelligent enough, therefore we're going to mock what you do, and we're not going to even bother to consider that people might have, you know, fucking hobbies. And then you had the whole Samsara festival. I'll get through that real quick. That is a, whatchamacallit? It's a withering. But, like, this time Dotori's just running around playing, like, God, almost. I mean, remember, the Winter Night's Lazo that I showed you? It ends with Columbina asking Dottore, where is the one who is in the prime of his life of you? And he said he is conducting an experiment in blasphemy. Here's your experiment in blasphemy. Now the only question is, what do you think she meant by the one who is in the prime of his life?
Honestly, I don't really care right now. I'm just focused on getting to the desert and stopping this before this all goes to hell. That hasn't already.
Well, there you go. There's Caravan Rebot right up ahead.
Fellow scatter! Freeze!
What's the hurry? Don't get frosty.
Oh, that's a dangerous one.
Propagate!
Go, Barbara, go!
Dangerous.
Oh, you stun locked him.
Now you're testing my patience. Dodge this.
Scatter!
Nice and spicy.
We'll meet again.
I'll keep this close.
This act has been going for a while now.
Once you get to Sumeru, like, they actually start picking up.
They don't drag on for eternity.
Not really drag on, but Sumeru has a lot of stuff that needs to be set up.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Ah, him.
Huh?
He's back!
Over here.
Oh, hey, Technari. Or, no. Oh, hey, Thumb.
Ethan went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
I was wondering when we would run into you again. Oh, just hold on a second there, friend.
Notice how the grass is changing color?
Yep. Pretty.
What the? Where did he go? How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no
You
need
can't
to
follow
thank
me if you're dead.
I never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
I just remembered, is Satari gonna be okay?
Oh, Satari's locked up right now.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it.
Hey, in my defense, it took 3 acts this time to get on the shit list of the feds.
However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, bold talk there, buddy. I think I can take you.
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
This is a... Ain't this something, eh, boys?
Yeah.
Now we have reached the desert.
Cool it.
Let's dance.
Propagate.
And that means new fight music.
Huh. That was surprisingly quick to dispatch.
Maybe you're finally getting maybe you're finally stronger than you need to be for an
Another test subject. That tingle?
or you're actually or you're figuring out the game's mechanic.
Dodge this.
That tingle?
Scatter.
Actually, you know what? You know what?
Tingle?
Spring forward.
No, I don't know what.
These bastards want to play rough.
Cool it. Propagate. Dodge this.
Boba, get them!
Freeze.
Nice and spicy.
Picked the wrong test subject.
A reward on the road.
Treasure hoarders, they never learn, do they?
Nope.
Now, I saw some light earlier. Funny looking scorpion.
Oh, that will fight you.
There's our destination. And another statue.
The statue is right at the entrance to Aru Village, too.
Excellent. What the hell? Oh, it's a dung beetle.
Welcome to Aru Village.
And a lot more of the desert opening up to us.
And that's like a quarter of the desert.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Cool is, well, okay, temperature-wise, cool would not be a place I would describe a desert.
Hang on.
During
It's the boy!
Alejandro style.
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Ah, here I thought that was just some weird secret handshake between you two.
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Them's fighting words, boy.
Did we just get indirectly glazed?
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Back when Genshin was new and we had the Tavern chapter storyline preview, I thought Cyan was the Archon.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Oh, by the way, Alhaitham's VA is dating Thino's VA's cousin.
Yes. General Mahamatra
That's gonna be
Sino,
hilarious.
head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth.
There's his Electro's vision.
I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Hyman doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it
You
out.
cheated on my cousin.
Divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Hit the nail on the goddamn head.
Difficult to deal with.
You two! Ugh! What you would do, Traveler? Hyman feels like we can't trust either of them.
Well, technically, my idea is pop a cap in both of their asses, take that capsule, and just figure it out from there. But I'm feeling diplomatic right now since we're short on allies.
Also, Sino is basically head of all law enforcement.
Yeah.
One, he got to that point for a reason. Two, you would really piss off everyone in Sumeru.
Ain't the first time we've said fuck the police.
Yeah, but this time it might actually not work.
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Oh, thank God. Somebody we can actually call a friend.
Wait, Dia?
Alright, mind telling me how we can pull ourselves out of this hellhole?
Great! Finally someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure.
Is she about to get a popcorn?
Fuck it, I'm down. Pass that bucket over here.
Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. How dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Ooh! I called the Anubis looking motherfucker.
You're gonna die to the Anubis looking motherfucker.
That's your opinion.
No, that's legitimately, he's powerful as fuck.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
What the what?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away.
Good riddance!
Sandstorm? What's up with these recently? Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Oh, hey, Shara!
Oh, this wind is too strong.
Or Candace.
Let's get over there.
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
You got
Ugh.
you got lucky there, Mr. Shirtless.
Hot kettle black?
Keep looking at me, you're gonna be short and not a peeper there, buddy.
He's not looking at you.
Is everyone just gonna speak in ellipses?
This is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
For once, I agree with Paimon.
I don't know. I wouldn't object to dinner and a show.
The show would probably destroy this place.
Yeah, and us by
Let me
collateral.
put it to you this way: how this is a win-win for me, Martin. If only one of these two walk out of this, he's probably gonna be beat the hell up, and I get to finish him off, or he finishes this guy off, and I can assure he doesn't try any bullshit on me. Either way, the academia is off that loses their favorite attack dog, and we get one step closer to getting some real answers.
Or they both take into account the fact that since you've been threatening them nonstop, that you will immediately jump in as soon as one of them is down, so they pull their punches and intentionally hold back.
And while they're just busy doing their little lethal tango, I can just fuck off onto the rest of this desert and get some real answers. Either way, I win.
Good luck with that.
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone.
Oh, hey, I have
Home of our
unlocked this
village
character.
chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Heterochromia, eh?
Yep.
And also cool. Also cool. An Ankh necklace.
Yeah, now we get the Egyptian influence.
This is about as close to Egypt as we're gonna get.
Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
We can hear you.
Now we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started.
Hey, in my case, that was self-defense. These two, Old West ways. Just let them settle it. 10 paces. Fuck it, grab some snacks.
And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest.
Okay, fine. Only because you're one of the few people who aren't trying to scrap, myself included. Hey, at least I'm self-aware.
And not because of her beauty.
If
Sorry,
anyone dares
what was
to try
that?
anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
So she'll literally pick them up and throw them out.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Gotta show that I have some respect for diplomacy.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
And there's the vision.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
Y'all call me the aggressive one.
Hey, aggressive negotiations.
Yeah, except there's no lightsabers.
Hey, look, I'm sure. Hey, look, again, I'm sure there's a diplomatic situation. There's a diplomatic solution, or a more aggressive solution, and I can just move on my merry way and let them settle it.
Anyway, let's see what Sino has to say.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Que carajo? The boss fired himself?
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little... As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself.
Starting to think I might have pegged the attack dog wrong.
I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge.
This is why I will defend my title as an honorary knight of Favonius endlessly. They have their shit together, comparatively.
The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham? Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
One reason outside of our host that your head doesn't end up in this bowl.
And you wanted to fight Sino.
After all,
Bro was looking
the
out for
promised
you.
reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
He does have you there.
That is true.
Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Alright, your squabbling went from possibly entertaining to detrimental. Tell you what, you both can get ahead of each of those sages if you promise to not start any shit again.
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
The hell was that?
What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
Also, those creatures that you were hearing, my opinion, worst enemy in the game.
The sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Nice place, though. Place is silent as a grave.
Yeah, there's some monsters outside.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Again, am I just an open frequency? Because a lot of people catching my
It's been
wavelength.
quite a while since I've seen the flame main in action. I'll leave these to you then.
And that's just Dia's personality.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Come on, let me.
Okay, do not get hit by them at all.
I'll protect us.
They do bleed damage.
This moment will be frozen in time.
At the right hand,
Scatter!
At higher levels, those things are aggravating.
Okay, didn't mean to hit that, but
Boba, get them!
Germinate!
Did you say exterminate or German?
Germinate.
Okay.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
oh, I'm down. I could use a little action.
Scatter!
Those things are terrifying at higher levels.
Nice and spicy.
Especially if you don't have a healer on you.
Dodge this!
Why do you think I've kept Barbara and the crew for this long?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone.
Well, Jack
No
seems to think it's a
injuries,
nifty
I hope.
mechanic.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes.
According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the Academia.
Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia Forest. The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
That one.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates.
Thanks.
Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Okay, seriously, how long is this act gonna keep going?
If you want to stop at some point, you can.
Yeah, I personally don't need to leave yet, but I would. But in a bit, I will have to leave to go dinner with my folks.
But it should be finishing up soon.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? What do you make of it, Traveler? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story? Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views.
Alright, give me a minute to handle something, guys. I'll be right back.
I also I'll talk with you guys later.
Alright.
Alright, I'm back. Red had to go?
Red said he had to dip. Yep.
In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation. But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Oh, man.
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
Great people skills there, Sino.
Sino only has skills in judgment and cards.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
That's exactly something a Kenny would say.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. My dad was just asking me about a workout I did today.
The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Just give me a second here, man. I'm just checking something.
Good.
Alright. Just checking something. Potential schedule clash, but I'm just double checking. Been going for a little longer than I thought.
You want to like
Maybe the people
stop
have
it here
always had
because
considerate God watching over them.
Huh?
Acts
What
4,
did you say,
Acts 3 and 4 are pretty long.
No, nothing. As long as Esau keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa. Really? Wow! Thank you so much! Yeah!
All right. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Oh, finally. All right. Not that I wasn't enjoying doing this, but it just kind of took longer than I was hoping for.
Naruto has one of the longer stories because they have so many plot threads in it.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time keeping everything in track. Alright. But this is going to be a good place to give it a rest. Oh, man. So we'll find some time. We'll find some time to pick this up. I don't even know where to begin with what we were able to do during this whole time.
Ad Astra
Now you know
Abyssal.
who the main threat is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
And there's also the Torres skulking about. You want to try and pull for Mawika again, or keep going for Emily? Because banners do end tomorrow. And you have a choice. You have the new girl from Nod Cry with a new reaction. Or, see, Lolly's going to be the other one. And she is Mawika's best support.
Well, it was worth a shot. But hey, at least these will carry over to the next banners.
Yep.
adding those two. So that's about 15 wishes in so far on this which I'll have 15 carrying over.
14. Yeah, 14 or 15.
But in the meantime, I am finally going to be calling this a day. So, not really going to do a whole recap on this, so...
Like, where do you start with the recap? So much thrown at you. By the way, we're going to be committing somewhat blasphemy and spreading King Deshret's name. Oh, now the Torei's shown up. Oh, hey, by the way, Balladier's now about to become a god. Oh, hey, all the stuff that's happening in Aru Village.
Alright, so...
This was all for everyone.
Alright, so actually I just finished this up right on time. I got something else going on in about half an hour, so I'm just going to wrap this up real quickly. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do those things we YouTubers love to beg our audience to do. Leave a like, leave a comment on the VOD. Subscribe if you want more of this type of content. Share with your friends. And with that being said, this has been the last call from the Game Tavern. Please have a lovely, lovely time of day because you're all lovely, lovely people.